Exclusive, Cabinet Minister Anne-Marie Trevelyan predicts 2022 will be a five-star year for international trade that will fuel Britain's economic recovery. The International Trade Secretary says after a year dominated by COVID, 2022 will be the time when we really get down to business as we open up even more opportunities across the world. Writing for the Daily Express, Ms. Trevelyan said work will be ramped up on deals with India, the Gulf states, Mexico, Canada, and the £9 trillion Pacific Free Trade bloc. An agreement with New Zealand is expected to be signed off soon after an outline pact was reached in October. Ms. Trevelyan said 2021 was the year that we showed that the UK is still the best place in the world to invest, with a trade deal agreed with Australia and an export strategy targeting £1 trillion of international sales by the end of the decade. And we're only just getting started, she added. 2022 is going to be the year when we really get down to business as we open up even more opportunities across the world. It's going to be a five-star year for international trade, where we will be working on deals with India, the Gulf states, Mexico, Canada, and the 500 billion consumers of the huge Trans-Pacific Partnership. She added, so 2021 was a good year for the UK, but 2022 is going to be a great one. We can, we must, and we will build back better from everything we have been through during the pandemic. Britain signed off its first full trade deal as an independent nation earlier this month after reaching an agreement with Australia to wipe out trade tariffs. It is hoped it will pave the way for the UK to join 11 countries in Trans-Pacific Partnership, which includes New Zealand and Australia as well as Canada, Japan, and Singapore. The bloc includes some of the world's biggest economies as well as those on the rise in an area with a population of 500 million. Business leaders called on the government to focus on boosting exports from small firms. Marco Forgione, Director General of the Institute of Export and International Trade, said, "The last 2 years have been tough for British exporters, especially small businesses, but they have coped. "65% of businesses we surveyed last month undertook additional training for their people this year to help them trade better." "We'd like to see government support small businesses to train and educate themselves to take advantage of opportunities in the global economy." "No business, of any size, should put international trade in a box marked too difficult. It isn't if you know how." Mark Littlewood, Director General at the Institute of Economic Affairs, said, "We should be able to put the pandemic fully behind us in the early part of 2022. This should finally give the government the bandwidth it needs to really focus on the opportunities of Brexit." That means doubling down on our drive to become a truly free trading nation, joining the Pacific Partnership and striking deals across the globe which go far beyond the rollover arrangements we have inherited from the EU. "We will need to play multi-dimensional chess, involving ourselves in a myriad of negotiations simultaneously, including the key aim of improving trade with the giant economies of India and the USA." With the spectre of inflation stalking the global economy, the UK needs a strategy to try and get prices low. That means understanding that tariffs on imports are a tax on British consumers, not foreign producers. Pursuing a true free trade approach is the best antidote to inflation and a recipe for an impressive bounce back from the COVID nightmare. Conservative MP Andrew Bridgen said, "It's crucial that as the world economy opens up that we are on the front foot and deliver global Britain." Brexit may be a banned word, but we must maximize the benefits, and free trade agreements are a huge part of that.